transition
Yeah.
is if he was picked up, or if if you guys decided to hire him, that we can also start adjusting hours so that he could do what he needs to do for real life.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah, one of the goals, we actually haven't talked about him at all. So but one of the goals was to transition him before the end of the school year, and they said the hours are okay, that it counts towards school for him to be doing this. So
Nice.
well, and the nice
there's a
thing
lot
is
of
that
flexibility.
because of who he is, it actually would be helpful because he would have all of the people who he knows very well in place to help him kind of through that change. And then, so once school ended, I think it would be very helpful for him to have all that in place and have it going and have kind of starting his natural supports in his new environment, so.
Well, George at the commissary is a great manager and loves people that work hard and meticulous, obviously, because it's stocking, and he's very flexible and does really well at working with families, especially with folks that are starting up, and getting adjusted.
He's a neat guy.
And he's not quick to, release somebody if it's not working out. He
now
really tries hard to make it work.
Okay, is he an assets employee or
He
he's
is.
a commissary? Okay.
Yep,
Okay,
he's an
so
assets
that's
employee.
nice.
He's our project manager.
Okay.
He's worked for us for a number of years. He's ex-military, but he doesn't come across that way. He's really good at being flexible and working with folks, and always gives everybody the benefit of the doubt and until they proven otherwise. And I mean, we recently hired somebody at 4 days a week who's gone down to 2, but he kept them on board even though there was a lot of absenteeism. So he works with people, I guess that's my point. And so if he knows he's going to school and there's important days that he needs to be at school, then he can be flexible there too. So.
Because on our end, I would say that whatever you guys feel is appropriate for him, or support, we can support that. And his mom, I think, is very, she thinks that's a good idea too, because we don't want to just go, okay, no school, and surprise, now it's.
Try to do
Instead of wondering what's going to happen, because I think graduation creates anxiety in all of the students.
Yeah.
Terrence can understand more of what his future holds.
Well, the commissary pays really well.
See, we've been talking about that, huh, Karen?
Especially if you're really fast at it and don't have a lot of errors. It's $14.56 an hour, I think, right now, but they pay on productivity. So that's I want to make sure that everybody knows that, because sometimes people are like, "What do you mean my pay is dropping?" Are you familiar with productivity? What that means?
I do know.
Okay.
How much?
Yeah. So if it takes you an hour to do something, it takes me an hour and 5 minutes to do something, and it takes you
A lot
55
longer.
minutes to do. We take the average of that, and that creates the standard for that job. And so at the commissary, they'll have Kleenex aisles, and they've set a standard for that. And so they time people on that. And if they meet that standard, they get 100% pay. If they are double that, then they'll only get 50% pay. So if it takes them twice as long,
I
then
have
they
to
get
tell you once he learns it.
He'll have it though.
Yesterday, they were
corrected
working on
people's errors.
safety belts, and he finished a huge box. Well, another student was still working on the small one that I gave to her. So he, but it's a learning process. But Terrence, I think, learns very fast. It's okay.
As long as he learns it right the first time.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Because that's going to be, that'll be the key piece, is if he has a trainer who is also very meticulous and teaches him how they want it done, and it's,
So immediate feedback if there's an error. Maybe.
Right.
yeah.
And he prints very nicely. Right now, since their label machine's broken, he's writing most of their labels out for them. So, there's a lot, lots and lots of things Terrence does at work.
And I think you've said a couple times that he's corrected other people's errors, or he
Yes.
finds something that doesn't belong where it, and he'll bring it to Rose's attention.
And when he stocks shelves, if he, one of his goals is to, ask me about things. He doesn't stock it in the wrong place. He'll come back and, tell me come here. And we'll go look and see why it can't be stocked. And like, let's say they gave him too many items. He's not supposed to put it anywhere else. He has to just put it right in that place, and he'll come and show me that there's no room for it. And then we'll go put it back to go back to the warehouse. And, you know, that's the nice thing. Terrence really listens to the directions, and, you know, after a couple times, I have no problem with him learning what he's supposed to do. Does take, you know, it takes a couple times for all of us, though.
Sure. I can't stock shelves, and I've been taught a few times. But, you know, after I work at the commissary, I
But
would go
there's
to...
lots of things you can do, Anna.
Thank you. But if I go to the commissary and I work with anybody doing stocking, I find myself at other places like Fred Meyer's when I'm shopping and fixing the shelves. It's like...
Driving you
or-
crazy.
The thing about that, it will be probably a little different because the things they stock are, I don't know if they do it exactly the same way as the commissary, because, you know, people can only shop from the base there and they get supplies, and so I noticed their pricing set up a little differently from like if you would go to Fred Meyer's.
What they do now is, it's pretty neat. They have these digital, you know, we used to seeing the tags, the sticky tags on there. They actually have digital things now, and that's where the price will be. But then as soon as the commissary closes down, the signal is sent to turn all of those to the UPC code.
Right, okay.
And so if the UPC code is, if this is the little bar right
Yeah.
here, and then here's the shelf,
Yeah,
then they're taught to start the product
that's what
right
he's
there.
doing. Yeah.
And so he'll have that down. They have to wipe the
yeah,
shelves off and
The
stuff.
supervisor there makes it a little simpler because some need that. So she has a little sticky note where she writes where it goes. And so they put the sticky note right, I taught them to put it right in front of it so they don't make a mistake, because like with the pens, and a lot of things look exactly alike, and it could just be one little thing different on it. And so they put the sticky note right where they find the number, so, because, you know, your eyes can wander, and the good thing about it is, like I said, other people stock, and Terrence will find where something's wrong.
You might be a George's QA person. Go around and do the quality assurance.
I'm serious.
They're pretty structured over there. So it would be a good routine.
I think
He would get the
lots.
routine down, and they do the productivity timing, but they allow for enough training to take place before they time for the first time. The individual's made aware of what the standard is and what they need to meet.
Right.
And it's done. George does it every couple of months
Mhm.
to make sure. And then one of the problems with the commissary, though, unfortunately, is it is a military-run facility, or not necessarily run. DECA runs the commissary, anyways. We had that shut down. The government shut
Right.
down. The other thing is the only people that can access the base can shop there, so it changes the case count a lot. So sometimes George will just cancel the shift if we don't have the work.
Right.
The other thing is there's a rumor that they're talking about closing all the commissaries in the United States. Yeah, which would be a bummer for me because I just got access. So,
Well, let's hope it doesn't happen.
yeah, because we employ a lot of people, a lot of folks there. But it's a good work environment. What would happen from here is I was hoping Terrence would be able to go over and fill out an application with me today. Are you comfortable with doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, just be a short ride over to my car, and then I guess I could just bring you back here, or do I take him home? Either
we
or.
can wait for him, or we're going to go to Diamond Mall, and he has an Anchor ride home, so.
Can you take my place for a minute and play? Can you take my place for a minute and play? I'll be right back.
JB has his.
Oh no!
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, JB. Seahawks.
As they won it.
I forgot. Yeah, too, man. That's pretty cool.
The Seahawks are world champs.
I'm sure you don't even want to talk.
Yeah, you know, that's his job. Man. So now he's.
I mean, literally, that team did not do
He's
anything.
1-3.
You want to get a picture of that? Yeah, let's get a picture real quick and then we'll get a picture. All right, here we go.
My back is really tired.
My back is tired too. I ain't gonna be in trouble. No one gets burned.
Again.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
I'm not tired. My back hurts.
Giants, which shouldn't be too bad, but they play the Rams and Cardinals.
I'll be back.
But then,
That's cool. Christmas feed.
Storyteller too.
those two should be easy games for them, I would think. And then they play the Cardinals. So it could come down that Seattle
Cool.
could possibly even lose their division if they lose two in the game. So.
Well, you know what?
So good. Oh, you see your Easter.
Why are you recording me?
It's John.
Do you have a video camera?
It's good.
Oh my gracious. He's gonna make us all famous.
Yay!
That's a lie.
There it's.
Nice dressing, Robert Williams. Oh, remember Miss Apple?
Yeah, I do have a job now.
Yeah, we
What's up? No, you high?
Groundskeeper at the Botanical Garden.
That's cool.
Garden, I had to like chop up a bunch of trees,
Can I see
put trees back the way they were.
Baby chain.
You know, if a tree goes out of the ground, you could just put it right back in the ground and it's good. Like, I thought that was funny. It's like you take a fish out of water and leave it out of water. You can't just put it back in the water and have it be good.
Is this Cindy Rafter?
Hey, JC, what's you working on?
Oh, the Oriental Shopping Center.
Where's that guy come from?
Huh?
Is that Korean?
Yeah, they sell everything that's from some kind of Asian country there. If it's from an Asian country, they sell it there.
Yes, pretty cool.
Yeah.
My favorite job, we would probably have to be taking care of all my little brothers and sisters, you know. These are my homies. When ain't nobody else got my back, they gonna have my back. Where do I work? I work at Peggy's babysitting company.
I like helping people, such as senior citizens.
Very cool.
Yeah. I work at UA in the Human Services Department as a receptionist. Answering phone calls, taking messages, things like that.
What's going on? This